In this video, we will be graphing cube root functions, but before we can really do that, we need to take a close look at the parent function, which is the cube root of x. Now, think about x values that would be easy to take the cube root of. Of course, it would be easy to take the cube root of 0, because that would just be 0. And the cube root of 1 is 1. But after that, we're dealing with 8. 8 is a perfect cube. The cube root of 8 is 2. And the negatives work just as well. The cube root of -1 is -1, and the cube root of -8 is -2. Now watch what happens if we plot these points. Alright, we get this pattern right here. Now if we connect the dots to see what's going on in between the points, it's going to make this type of a curve. And then it will continue like that forever. So this is what the parent function y equals the cube root of x looks like. It's sort of like a wave that goes from low to high. Normally it passes through the origin, 0, 0. Now let's talk about transformations. If we take this cube root of x, if I were to do a minus h underneath the radical, that would move the graph to the right h. If I did a plus k, that would move the graph up k. And the signs are important. If this is plus, it will actually move to the left. If this is minus, it will move down. So that should be enough information for us to take a look at the graphs on a multiple choice situation and narrow it down. So when we look at this function, cube root of x plus 2, I see that having a plus 2 underneath the radical like this, that's going to be either a left or a right motion. And now let's remember that when it's minus, that's when it's to the right. So when it's plus, it will be to the left. So this is actually going to be left 2. And there's nothing being added on outside of the radical. So this is simply left 2, and that is all. So I'm looking at the center. B is out because it doesn't even have the full wave, so forget about that. So look at these centers. All right, which one of these is simply to the left 2? Well, that would be D. All right, this is the only one where it is the center is just to the left by 2. So the answer is D.